The second hero from my best heroes in Guardian Tales video has finally landed on Switch, and his name is XXXG-00W0 Wing Gundam 0. Sorry, I meant Mecha Warrior Oghma. So what makes Oghma special besides being a full-on Gundam? It's quite simple. He is the best tank in the game, no questions. The value Oghma brings to the team is incomparable, not only as a tank, but in my opinion as an overall hero, and I'll get into why now. Oghma does everything a tank needs to do. He can taunt while increasing his own defense. His chain skill decreases the enemy's attack. He has a defense party buff, and if you grab his exclusive weapon, he can reflect damage that is done to him based on his defense. Oghma is the whole package when it comes to a tank, but it doesn't stop there. His 5-star ability is quite insane. When at 5-star, any character who has a lower defense than Oghma gets a boost to their defense. Now there is a calculation involved, but I'm not going to bore you with mathematics. Just know that being in Oghma's presence will boost your defense, so even glass cannons like Arabelle will be able to take quite a few more hits, and actually, the lower the character's defense is from Oghma, the bigger the boost will be. So glass cannons love Oghma. And don't go beating yourself up, Marina havers. While Marina will be enough to carry you through the game, and you don't need Oghma, Oghma doesn't invalidate Marina in any way. If you ask me, he can actually complement her. Marina's party buff is HP, and if you watch my intermediate team building guide, you would know that I believe in the HP and defense party buff combination. So Oghma and Marina are the epitome of the hand locking meme. Now all you need to do with Oghma is start his defense as high as you possibly can and just stick him on your team. Outside of his defense boosting capabilities, he is just your basic tank in an ultra cool Gundam skin. His basic attack is a / shield bash combo, which I love. I love seeing shield bashes in combos. His second basic skill is the taunt and defense boost, which has a cool animation that places a shield around him. His exclusive weapon skill looks to me like it calls down a beam from space, but the description is that it creates a pressure field around enemies. And finally, his chain skill launches rockets he has stored at the enemy. Now if you made it this far in the video, I have a surprise for you. It's about what comes for Oghma in the future. But in case you don't want to know, I'll give you 5 seconds to click away. Now if we fast forward into the distant future, Gundam Oghma gets a gun. By ditching the sword, Oghma gives up his tanking capabilities to become a DPS range unit, who can still equip a shield, so he isn't your usual squishy ranged hero. Now the first change with the gun is his basic attack combo. It fires some beam shots, and upon emptying the clip, Oghma fires 4 rockets. The beams can't go through terrain, but the rockets can. The second change the gun brings is that the weapon skill now fires rockets instead of creating a pressure field. The third change is that in place of the shield taunt, Oghma now launches a drone to attack enemies. But the piece that resists taunts, the ooh la la of him getting the gun, is that he turns into a full-on plane during his chain skill, just like Wing Zero, and can shoot rockets until the end of the transformation. Now I personally have no idea how long before we get Oghma's exclusive gun weapon, but it's probably more than a year out, so I'm sorry for the premature hype. But to be honest, this makes Oghma one of the most valuable heroes in the game. You only need to invest into one hero, and with the change of a weapon, he can either be the best tank in the game or a ranged DPS for the modes where tanks are useless, like raids. Now you don't need Oghma to get through this game, but if I had to pick the most valuable unit this game has to offer at the making of this video, and including all future units that I know about, I would pick Oghma. Nothing beats a 2-for-1 deal, especially when one of them is the best in the game. Until next time, my name is Kujets and you can expect more Guardian Tales videos in the future.